my dude, James Andrews. And you about to watch Funnier in Person. No, we ain't rehearsed this. You might hear some curses. Cause we had to birth this. Got enough for certain. We funnier in person.
What's up, boys and girls? It's James Andrews. I'm here with some of my favorite people in the Lexington comedy scene. I've got my partner that's here with me again today. His name is?
I'm 34 and a half. I'm your favorite cousin from my uncle you know you had. And we are here. It's Funnier in Person. Thanks for coming through. We're working to give you guys the best content. We want to make it, as much of a chance for you to get to know people. Obviously, it's great to have repeat people on the show, but we definitely want to just be having some conversations and get you guys into it, and hopefully get you guys to have some conversations in the comment section. So let us know if there's anybody you want us to talk to or don't want us to talk to. Really just missed the before. But these two guys are both returned people as far as guests or people on the show before. We got my man Rylan. Rylan. I said it right the first time in my life. Rylan and my man Brandon McNeil.
And we're off.
He did not talk like that before. We agreed to have him on the show. But either way, for my people coming through, we want to make some noise for them. Let's make some noise.
Yeah.
What's all the sound effects?
So you got clap, you got gunshot.
Gunshot?
Yeah, I can shoot somebody like. You got cheers. Which one?
I ain't gonna lie.
Guys. Oh, God. I guess that is
You gotta love it when we get new equipment, guys. It's pretty funny. Anyway.
But yeah, so we're here. Funnier in Person, man. We had a crazy show last night at Ethereal Clubhouse. If you were in the Lexington area, the comedy scene is buzzing like a bee that makes some money. Would you guys agree?
No doubt. And Wednesday night was off the chain out at Barrel 53.
Oh yeah, and Wednesday, Mike, it was like 30 comics.
It was crazy. It was some weird number, but I was just sitting there in amazement. I got a little bit, tired. There was that many people.
I was 15.
AJ was less
I
than 25.
I think that's where we were at, was 25, something like that.
Whoa, so you missed 25 great up and coming comics.
Or
at least 23. At least 23.
And they were getting drunk.
They were getting drunk.
Yeah, there was a lot of drinking going on.
The one comedian guy, I had to help his friend get him out of it.
Oh yeah.
Oh, was that the dude that said he'd been doing it for 6 months?
The one that got banned?
Yep.
Comedy on Broadway. You left, did you leave?
Yeah, I did.
All right, so it was a guy who
I got hungry. I ain't ate all day. I wasn't staying till 11 o'clock.
It was 11:30.
Yeah,
the mic starts at 8 o'clock and it ends at 11:30. You know it's a juicy mic.
Yeah, who the hell got banned?
So it was a guy who said, get his name. He was pretty funny. He was funny, which is, and I think that's weird about comedy, right? Let's talk about shit like that. Let's talk about that, like the idea of how important is it actually to be funny as a comedian?
Well, you got to have something.
What's starting out? You got to make a joke. I feel like what you said of your career, like somebody like a Dave Chappelle, they could have some serious conversation in that. He's proven himself to be funny. When you look at some of his other work, it's more of like speech, like instead of joke.
Who, Dave?
Yeah.
His stories are epically long.
Right.
Yeah, I can see how that could be a thing. For me, I feel like personally that even when I'm seeing a comedian, for me personally, I don't expect, I give everybody a chance. So I know like coming up is like it has to be laugh, 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 laugh. And I'm not saying this as an insult to Brandon, but I also like his style of comedy that maybe you might have to think about.
And he's got misdirection in
You
it.
know what I mean? Like where like it's like I'm not just here. I'm not just a clown. I'm here to talk to you
And make you think.
and get inside of me. Pause.
Double pause. And as soon as I walked down, I ain't gonna lie, Dirty was in his robe. I don't know what. Brandon was laying on the couch and Dirty came out the bathroom in his robe. I don't know what happened. All I know.
Did this happen before I got here?
It was
Oh
when
my
I
God.
walked down. Brandon was on the couch chilling, relaxed. And then Dirty came out the bathroom right there with
That's
just
the
a
closet.
robe on. I don't know.
He came out the closet.
A robe on, some baby oil in his head.
Hold on a minute. We cannot just walk past what you just said. He came out the closet with some baby oil and a robe on. Wow.
See, that's what I get for not obeying.
See, I did not have the baby oil. However, I did have a robe. It says my name. That's a thing for the thing is for the card. Because it wasn't steady, but it looks steady right now.
We're doing all right.
We got 2 cameras.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, so no, but I think like in my mind, I want to see the funniest people. And when I'm thinking about somebody coming out in my reputation, if I'm putting together a show, I'm trying to put the funniest people. However, I'm also trying to put comedians I think that's going to give people something that is original at the same time, and not just about trying to make them laugh. Because as comics, we know some even jokes can be cliche. I mean, they say nothing's never been said before. However, I feel at the same time, you can find some originality, like some of the stuff you do. Like, all right, good example. Dave Chappelle also has an agent, but I don't hear his jokes like you doing his jokes. So I feel like that's the thing of originality. But last night at Ethereal Clubhouse, we had a great night. The people from
Reno 911.
Make some noise for those. They were really polite.
Thomas Lennon.
Yep. Cedric Yarberg.
Yep.
Yeah, Yardberg. I don't know if I said it wrong, but he was. But really, either way, they were really. You know, people are so funny. So I walked downstairs to get a breather, right? Because the guy said, Jake Wilson told me, like people from 911, Reno 911 is downstairs. I'm like, thumbs up. All right. I don't know, but I didn't believe him. It was like, all right, good bit, whatever. They might come up here and watch the comedy show. Okay, good bit. He did it. He was already down there. He already went down there, seen him, recognized him, told him, hey, we're doing comedy. You guys want to come upstairs and see
Did anybody bother to find out what the fuck they were doing here?
They're here for Comic-Con.
Oh, hell yeah. I'm definitely going now.
But the tickets when they sell out.
Shit.
I kind of want to go more now, too. I didn't want to go before, like, I didn't give a fuck, but now I'm like, well, no, I'm ready to go out there and pass it.
I did see that the freaking Hardy brothers, not the Hardys, the Hardy boys are going to be here.
What?
Matt and Jeff.
You know what's crazy? I don't know how much people are in the wrestling or whatever, but last year at the Comic-Con, I met Swerve Strickland. Oh. And he became the champion like a couple of months later.
Right.
Was that NXT or was that AEW?
AEW. But still, like, I already knew who he was, Swerve, when I drive. And I went down there, I was walking around, and he was one of the people that was still there. He didn't even charge me for like a little quick promo. He just said he couldn't stay to me. That's what he said. I can't like makes sense.
Yeah.
You have to be a fan.
Yeah. What they do?
Professional wrestling. Well, I got 2 things we need to talk about.
Okay, go.
One is Dolly Parton's husband died. How you guys feel about that? She's on the market.
How old is that?
She's in her 70s. I could do with a 70-year-old sugar mama that owns half of Tennessee. That's all I'm saying.
I'm not saying I wouldn't
I go to Dolly.
Dolly. It's not my go-to.
But that just popped into my head because in the 80s and 90s, everybody was obsessed with Dolly Parton's titties because they were so big.
She was killing it like in the 80s.
She's so old. She was a milk in
That's right. Now she's a gilf.
the 80s. Now
She's a great girl.
She might be a great gilf. Yeah.
Great gilf. So old.
Man, the funny thing is she had no kids.
That's Dolly Parton, man. You know what? I only know about Dolly Parton, like really, like I'm from Queens, New York, so it's like I know about Dolly Parton as a celebrity. But I used to see like shit like with her, like on Tiny Toons, like people doing more impressions of her than actually.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You know,
She's
like,
79.
oh my god, her titties are
Massive.
her titties are 29.
She did a Playboy cover. Just the cover. That's it.
Yeah.
That was it. I was like, yeah.
She didn't even show nothing.
Yeah, so I was supposed to.
I think it's the cover. You don't see shit.
And then there was the other thing I wanted to talk about. How do you all feel about Casey Anthony being on TikTok? It has overrun my fucking TikTok feed.
They were joking on her too.
I mean, how you going to kill your daughter and then be an advocate for kids getting hurt?
And the LGBTQIA them.
Right. I mean, how are you just going to jump on TikTok like nothing happened?
I mean, it's been some time.
They wrote a book.
I know. What if I did it? It was the name of
It was
it.
worse.
It was called What If I Did It?
I feel
I
like,
see that one interview where the woman interviewed him, right?
oh, he jumped out the door?
He said, oh, yeah, he did that shit.
Classic OJ.
Oh my God. OJ was a clown.
I feel like for me personally, I think that essentially everybody deserves a second chance, no matter whether I like the person or the crime they committed. It's not up to me to judge people, essentially, even though I'm not going to act like I don't. But I feel like, yeah, if she wants to go on TikTok and people want to follow her, I'm just jealous I can't get the followers. Like, what, I got
Right.
to kill my kid to get the followers? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, in my mind, people, if you're entitled to boycott or support, and obviously she's not going to stay in a place where she's not getting support. I was more mad about like George Zimmerman selling signed autographed Arizona cans. He was signing Arizona cans and Skittles.
Sign my gun, please.
Yeah, and I'm like, I was more mad about that than I was about Casey Anthony at all joining TikTok. Because to me, that's like, again,
That's the dude shot.
Trayvon Martin. Yeah, I was more mad about that. Like, in my mind, like what outraged me
I get it.
when I found out about stuff. You know what I mean? Like when I found out. Now you got new outrage.
Yeah. Oh, there's a dude.
And white people was happy.
They're paying for it. They're paying for stuff.
What was that, Brandon?
There's a dude trying to get Derek Cope's part. He's trying to get a petition to get Derek Cope's part.
Got that Ben Shapiro said
Yeah,
something.
him. I was like,
I feel like in my mind,
It's great.
no, they might be doing it. And the reality of life is, like, it's like that joke I do. The problem I think with us as people is far, and when I'm talking about people, they talk about Andy here. Because you know I consider you a light-skinned black person.
That's right.
No, because that's my joke. I don't know if you heard it. If you're white and you're rich, then you're white. But if you're white and you're poor, then you're black.
Facts.
You're a light-skinned black person. I don't go around screaming nigga now, but no, but you know what I mean. But like, it's real because the things that we go through, they're going to go through similar stuff. You know, and vice versa. If you go to jail and you got money, ASAP Rocky beating that thing of him shooting his friend, you can't say that doesn't have nothing to do with money.
Well, all I can say is I can't remember how many years I've been on Medicaid. That's all I'm saying.
But you get what I'm saying, though? So it's like money talks and bullshit won't. If you got enough money, OJ, yeah, you can beat a case. So everybody
like
don't beat the case.
With OJ, I feel like if money wasn't who he was, and then Who's the brother that got beat by police?
Rodney King.
Rodney
Yeah,
King,
that
for sure.
situation did not happen.
Yeah,
This
definitely. I
race
can see
was
that.
at such a high point with that.
It was a boiling point. It was a lot of stuff making
Early 90s. You remember the
And-
Oakland riots?
Yeah, and
Sublime did a whole song about it.
LAPD was
already.
They still crooked.
Prior to the beating.
He was some random brother.
Who would not heard of it?
Yeah, you're right. He wouldn't even hear about it.
You would never got there. And I think that's the whole thing. Like when you think about it, like essentially people need to think about that. So in my mind, and I go to another point I was about to make it where rich people have time to protest. They have time to sign petitions. They have time to get petitions signed. When you got to be at work, you might want George Zimmerman in jail, but you don't have the time and the money to get that to sit around and really focus in on it. And then the people who do have the money and the time don't give a fuck. And I'm not saying they don't have a right not to, but they don't. And they're not going to put their effort towards that. They're trying to put their effort towards whatever they give a fuck about. You know what I mean? So it's that type of thing for me. I think it's a thing where they just don't care. And yeah, I can see him getting pardoned and us not even knowing. Because who the fuck is keeping up on this nigga being in jail? You know, like sounds like a small like.
I only keep up with one motherfucker in jail, and that's the dude that stabbed me. That's it. That's all I keep up with.
You know what I'm saying? And like that's who you're keeping up. You're keeping up with him.
Dylan Bruce is in jail. I'm like, yeah, stay there.
We talk about the guy from Charlotte, right?
Yeah,
North Carolina.
Yeah, you know, he got beat while he was in jail, locked up. Who beat him up?
Well, people in jail, they let you. Oh my God, we knew this guy did some shit, and this is why I don't be mean to people with food. I worked in the kitchen, and the guy had killed a lady and her husband who were jury for owners. He had robbed and he killed them. And I guess some of the people in the kitchen knew them people because I was in the county where I wasn't even from the county, but they needed to outsource the county. You know what I mean? So I'm not thinking about it. Either way, I was in a new county because the county that I was arrested in had a small jail. So in order to house people, they had to send them to other. They sent us to Oster. I wonder. I gotta say this. I don't know who's watching this or whatever. But I wonder if they still have the free phone in the kitchen. You would get a free phone when you lived in the kitchen. So you didn't have to worry about paying. And it was the best kitchen ever. Good food as far as like working there. And there was a guy. He knew the lady. He knew everybody. He was like, "Fuck that." Took his chicken patty. He rubbed it on his nut. And
Damn.
me, that was both sides.
Ugh.
Right? And put it on his tray. Right on
Ball gravy.
Right on his right in the gravy and all of that, right? So in my mind, I've been always so scared because it was like you maybe can see some spit. Like if somebody spit in your food or put a hair or whatever, you might can. That's the guy.
That's the guy that stabbed me. He was all fucked up on coke.
It was white on white crime.
Yeah. No shit.
You know what's funny?
He looked like he.
I'm
He
racist.
looked like he constantly beat Stephen King.
I'm racist. Every time I've ever heard this story that he talked about being stabbed from the beginning, I just always knew it was a black guy.
I used to always get asked, was it a white guy or a black guy or a Mexican? Those were the three things they'd ask me. I'm like, it was a white dude. And they're like, what?
I'm shocked. You're different levels. Black people are starting each other like people in the subway. White people taxi, yeah.
Yeah, like I don't
Fucking
know.
Crazy motherfuckers.
Because of the situation of him being a taxi driver, my mom was like, yeah, I feel bad. Now I don't feel bad. But that guy.
Have a hard time catching taxi.
Yeah, we're not trying to fuck it up. You stop for us.
I ain't gonna lie. When I was driving a cab and people were hailing them downtown and shit, I would always go to the prettiest girl that hailed me down instead of. That's the one I would pick up. Nope, doesn't matter who it was, but if there was a hot woman that looked like she had on some no panty shit going on, I would drive her wherever she needed to go.
You think it's taxi cab professional?
Dude, I got so many fucking stories about women telling me shit.
I believe it.
I had a girl that was so drunk that was in a van one time. Her friends put her in. Her skirt was hiked up to here, and all you see is her fucking labia hanging out.
Oh man.
And I'm like, oh shit, I gotta watch the road.
Which one though?
Oh no.
Anyway,
I think in my mind like I used to sell books door to door, knock on people's door, and I've had some funny stories. People will open up to know how they meet you.
mm-hmm.
They will. It was real good. Greg Brown performed last night. He got to perform the most as far as in front of the Super Trooper slash 911 Reno. Did you ever see Super Troopers?
Super Troopers, great.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
I think some
Are
of the
you
same people
serious?
in it.
Super Troopers is fantastic.
it has people.
Yeah, it did. They went to Canada.
Oh yeah, I remember like the first season where they basically pulled them over and they ran off. They pulled them over again.
It was a funny movie. I
They
liked
can't
it.
pull over anymore.
Pull over.
That was the first one.
That's when they kept going.
We were just going across the border to get some French fries and gravy, sir. Almost made it.
They keep going meow.
All right, meow.
Yeah, he go,
He was doing that to Jim Gaffigan. You know Jim Gaffigan, like Mr. Clean? He's a stand-up comedian. He's the one that does the jokes about Hot Pockets.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Hot Pockets. Yep.
I am not a comedian's comedian.
Well, he is coming here soon, or he just was. Here.
Arena or
I think it's rough.
I have a
know about
question. Like, who's y'all's favorite white?
Jerry
Even right,
Seinfeld.
even right or Rodney Dangerfield.
Jerry Seinfeld.
Dude, Rodney was a great comic.
I love Rodney too. No movie. I'm not even saying. I do think I love self-deprecation, and I've seen him that has been cracking up. I like Sam Kinison too, but I think
Sam was great.
What it is about Jerry Seinfeld, I think it would be. I just love that show. I was such a big fan.
My
And
favorite's
it's hard
Robin
for me to
Williams.
separate.
Yeah.
Who?
The thing is,
Robin Williams.
He's pretty great too. Yeah, he is.
the thing is, you see, like Rodney Dangerfield introduced Sam, and he had Jerry Seinfeld on his show too, so he had connected to a lot of
Those people. Yeah.
They had connected.
You know, fucking the nigga. What's his name? Fucking Wallace. What's his first name?
Good Wallace.
Him and Jerry Seinfeld were roommates.
Yeah.
He's like, they were like when they was coming up, they were roommates.
Yeah.
And I seen a whole interview about that. He was like, I'm the original George. Yeah,
Yeah, he was. He talked about that. He was the only one with a car.
Yeah, that's what he said. He said, I'm the
He was
person with a
the
car.
only
So
one with a
everybody
car.
was like, why we don't do that anymore? Like that's how me and Andy first
Competition.
got up. That's what you think it is? Well, don't be scared now,
I'm
nigga.
not. I was.
He ain't trying to get lynched. He ain't trying to get lynched.
I think there is competition. It needs to be healthy though, but there will be some vibe with each other. They're gonna ride with each other. There's some of us who are like, we don't do that, man. We're like lone wolf. I'm like lone wolf.
I think that's the funniest thing in history because nobody's successful as a loner.
Yeah.
So how successful do I want to be if I'm telling you I'm alone? And I get it. Maybe you're doing this as a hobby, a way to get out your house or whatever. You're bored, you want an excuse to go somewhere. But if you're truly trying to make it, there is nobody who I've heard who has made it who's a lone wolf.
Thing is, like, yeah, I'm alone, but I pick up connections. For example, like Tina Bean, she's one of them I connect with.
Oh, she's a cool lady.
She's a cool one,
She was one of our first guests.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that. Yeah,
She was second. Yeah.
Didi Rainbow connected with her. She had me guest host.
How was that?
It was cool. I did a few words. I did my thing. As long as it was cool, as long as everybody had
fun. Yeah, that's when you do comedy. You hope for that. Yeah.
But yeah, like I'm everywhere. So if you look, like for example, who took me?
Corey,
Looking forward, it was old girl who used to do.
Aaron
No,
Dottle,
it wasn't Aaron. It was Aaron at one point, but it was somebody else. It was Randy.
Lena, June Dipsy. Yeah.
June, shout out to June because she had me, and I was like the last time I didn't know it was the last time. it's more about networking for me. I will network. I'm not really saying I want to, you know, this certain small amount of people.
Definitely. Tonight, speaking of comedy, we have comedy at the Ethereal, I was thinking wrong.
Ethereal Slice House.
Ethereal Slice House on the corner of Exchange, 401 South Limestone, Lexington, Kentucky. You guys gonna be out there tonight?
I'm going to be out there, but I don't think I'm going to perform.
And
All right.
Come on Broadway. On Broadway, Alex Hernandez.
Well, yeah, that's going on.
Yeah, comedy off Broadway. Alex Hernandez is one of my favorite comedians.
What's the dude?
The comedian.
Shay.
Yeah, it is.
Don't give me the fucking line. I don't know.
But speaking on the
Camaraderie of traveling.
yeah,
together.
that's
Like that.
another thing I'm trying to overcome. One thing I need to do, you know, sociable. That's one thing I kind of struggle with. Like I'm really more to myself. I always been that way. I was quiet. So that's one thing I need to kind of do. Like, when I go to different, like say if I go to Louisville, if I go to clubs, I'm trying to know others.
The networking is very important.
Network is very.
You know,
That's-
my
and
auntie
that's
always
one thing-
said.
That's one thing I really didn't know when I first started. Like I would go in, do my set, leave. I wouldn't talk to
You know what
that's
my
one thing
auntie
I
always
need
tell
to
me
do.
though? It's not just about networking, it's about working your net. So you can create a perfect network. If you're not working it perfectly, then it's not going to be the same thing. So it's like, I think that, me personally, I miss being in Charlotte doing comedy. Shout out to Cousin Clyde, Julio Hennessy. We would,
So we should go.
my man,
Shay Durena.
Jay Durant. Yeah,
That's who he's
what's his
opening
name?
for.
Fucking, oh my God, I can't remember. We used to jump in the car and ride to Atlanta and just hit a bunch of open mics, get a hotel out there. You know what I'm saying? It'd be like maybe if it's four of us, we get two hotels, double bed. You get a bed, I get a bed type situation. You know what I mean? We hitting up open mics all day long, you know, all night. There's so much open mic. We would go from one to one. You know what I mean? Like literally just hit them up and then spend the night, wake up the next morning, bow. Or we might stay for the weekend. Like really, there's open mics on Saturday, open mics on Sunday. But either way, we would subset the cost and be supportive of. That's where I learned about laughing at somebody's jokes. That's how I learned about that. I learned about that because they taught me. I didn't just come up with that in my head, see it on a video. They taught me because they were older comedians than me. I was like probably the youngest, and they was telling me that, yo, man, your laugh is contagious. It was contagious. But even if your laugh ain't contagious, almost all laughs are contagious because people be scared to be the first to laugh sometimes. Or they be nervous about, should I laugh at this?
You bring up a good topic about, laughing and should you laugh. I don't care. You came to a comedy show. They're jokes, not dicks. Don't take it so hard. Just relax and laugh. One of my favorite things about you is even though you've heard these jokes before and whatever, we're at a different venue and you will be the first to laugh. And it is a maniacal long laugh. And that right there triggers me to laugh every fucking time. I mean, the joke could be absolutely dismal, but I hear you laughing, and I'm just like, "Fuck! Here we go again. Here we go."
But it's me just trying to show support.
And that's what I was trying to say. You were the most supportive comic in the Lexington scene, hands down.
But I got it from. I mean, I think it's what it shows you put people on it. But I got it from them. They taught me that we got to scratch each other back. We got to laugh at each other. We got to help build each other up. We got to give each other tags. We have to be there because we are artists and we are not. We do. I was telling somebody the other day too. We do a job where everybody feel like they can do it.
They think they can.
No, but it ain't like if we see two people boxing right now. We had a boxing match. I don't know if y'all know you kind of tough.
I'm leaving him be.
He light skinned with a dark skin and
You know what I'm doing.
My ass is just going to be selling tickets.
No, but we're not gonna be all in the audience. Even if we talking shit about, yo, he should be swinging, he should be doing this. We're not literally thinking in our brain that we could just jump in that range and be about it. Maybe out of 4 of us, maybe one might be really thinking that, and maybe could, who knows? But it's different when you're at a comedy location because I feel like with the whole audience to some extent in their mind is less people who are respectful to go, I can never do that. Most of them want to do it and are scared. Most of them think they already fucking comedians in their own head. And I'm not saying they're not, but they didn't have a bunch of people laughing around them like most of us had before we became comedians. And they just kind of haven't jumped through. And in their mind, I know guys who will bring their girl to a comedy show just to sit there and keep going.
So one of the things you just brought up,
Killing their ego inside, though.
one of the things you just brought up is you were talking about all the people that think they can do what we do.
Yeah.
And I mean,
Shout out to them.
here's the thing: Scott Wilson, as much as the disagreements we've had in the past, he had one thing that he said that was 100% true. All of us, we just have bigger balls than they do.
Yeah, really.
Because they aren't willing to get their ass up there.
I'll tell you something. Y'all know who Chris Field is, right?
Who?
Chris Field. He's a
Boxer?
Yeah,
Yeah, I know about, yeah.
Y'all ain't seen the video yet.
Or Pat Post.
But she fought internet troll.
Oh, yeah, beat her up.
Yeah. Oh, that was the, I was thinking of that as an analogy.
Oh, yeah. It's real.
Yeah, it's like you think you got it, but we come with body blows. Then we come to the head. It's like,
even if you could, just because you can roast somebody, it's cool. Shout out to my roasters. I gotta remember to look. I always forget to look at the camera, but shout out to my roasters. You good. We salute you. You might out roast me. I don't think that if we go on stage and do 10 and you do 10, I don't think you fuck on me though.
you do 10 minutes of roasting.
You might could.
You might have to.
Because you ain't got no jokes.
Yeah.
You ain't got no, like, that's like, I had a person come to a comedy show.
That's my problem with Matt Wright.
And they said to me, and they said every comedian said something about you. Like, do they like you or not like you?
Oh, they're always climbing my tree.
And the nigga, it was my nigga Moses. He was at the show. He's like, yo, they fucking good. I was like, nah, that means they fucking, you know what I mean? I said, well, some of them do. Some of them probably don't. I don't really give a fuck. It's comedy. Like, but he was just shocked by it. You know, like, damn, like, everybody that, you ain't even going on stage yet. How the fuck are you a part of their act?
Like Wednesday, like AJ was the last person. I was the most person he called out on that whole set. I was like,
Sam Henderson and Drew Blankenship have a hard on for me. Every time I perform and I say something, they've got something smart ass to say. But I got Sam back this Wednesday. I did. He was talking about how, you know, I'm lucky to be getting any pussy at all and shit like that because I'm on all these dating sites. And I was like, you know what? Don't be fucking jealous.
You got 3 kids.
I got 3 kids, motherfucker. Don't be jealous. I got something's going right for me.
I was fucking before there was dating sites.
That's right. I was fucking before he was born.
You always gotta remember that.
Oh, I know. He was just trying to get a laugh.
Right. Because we all.
But I'm always going to be low hanging fruit.
No, not that he even got some truth. Like, you my nigga. Fuck me. That's why you here. That's why I say come to my crib, come through. I didn't want to. That's the biggest issue. We had to move from the hotel. We like talking to people, but I don't really like it.
I usually do most of the talking.
It depends on the. I do talk to them, but I don't really care about it. But I'm saying that we haven't do it at my crib, and because of that, I didn't want random motherfuckers I don't really fuck with to know where I live at. I'm from the hood still. I'm fucking.
No, I'm from the
Dude, it's that protection mindset. I don't blame you.
Shout out to East End,
You know, I
West
got look.
End, North
You see the
End.
little thing? Look, I got
Shout it at all the ends.
I got shit in here. You know what I mean? Like,
That's talking to somebody else. Like, so we going over, say for black dudes and a lot of the first thing he doing is moving away from everybody.
yeah.
White person doing a lot of shit, they can stay right.
Where they live at?
No,
They stay.
not me.
You must live in the
I
hood.
grew up in the North End, bro. I'm hiding. I will build a compound out in the fucking wilderness.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna be double gated comedian. That's all.
No, but like, so like for me personally, if I hear you on stage making fun of me or making a joke, or even Brandon, or even like James, he has made some jokes or whatever. In my mind, I know you fuck with me already.
Absolutely.
So it's different than a person who barely talk to you. I was telling my cousins the other day, some of these niggas is making jokes and doing it so they can get away with it. Opposed to knowing like they would never say that to my face. They would, and this out of this, and I'm not trying to sound tough. I'm just saying like it's their weakness, not even my toughness or my hardness. Is your softness of you only saying this because you're under the protective circle of white people. This is no, comedy.
Fucking Brandon.
Like who the fuck you talk? Who the fuck you talking about? What the fuck do you mean? Then I'm the dickhead because it's gonna be like, look at this nigger, yeah, look at this guy. He can't take a joke. Just a joke, buddy. You can go into that mode, and I do that too. People, I do jokes and then I say it's just a joke. But no, I feel like it really is, like you said, it's intention. But I can't assume your intention.
Absolutely.
That one dark dude who Jordan Berry be bringing over.
Yeah, my nigga.
Yeah, and I cracked dark jokes on him, but after the show, I
Who was the motherfucker that looked like Hannibal Buress?
That's him.
That's the guy. Yeah.
Oh my god.
He's cool as fuck. He
cool.
comes to the show.
That dude was midnight dark.
I cracked jokes on him. He's dark. He's dark.
I mean, he's almost blurple.
Yeah. Like,
Oh my god.
You know, after I cracked the jokes, after the show, I dapped him up. Like, yo.
He's funny, dude.
Guy,
yeah.
And here's the thing about folks cracking jokes.
That's my guy.
Here's the thing about folks cracking jokes on folks. Do you talk to me during or after? Like, do you have a regular conversation?
Do you even fuck with me?
Yeah.
Realistically.
Yeah, I'm like,
do you fuck with me?
Because
I was on your mind all week. If you're sitting around, not because you're a dog, my bad, parts up. But you writing fucking jokes about me in your book. So that means you was
like if
in your bullshit ass fucking, you know, I hate that book shit.
you don't have conversation,
I do.
I
thought you were professional.
You know,
Brandon with the book right
He
now.
fucks with books. He fucks with books. I'm not a.
It's different ways of writing.
I use both my phone notes and a book.
I use both.
I don't.
like last
Book
Wednesday.
at home.
Like last Wednesday,
I
wrote
wrote
four
I use
topics.
book at home.
and leave it at home. Yeah, I'm good.
I wrote four topics that Wednesday. I knew I was going to do it, but that was it. Normally, I'm just going to write everything out. But that night, I wrote.
You just went and riffed.
And riff, and those 2-3 people in the front, I was like, oh, and the comedian before we did like at least 2 or 3 minutes after the light.
It's been going on a lot.
Okay, we got to talk about this.
Shout out to him though.
We got to talk about this as comedians. How often have you ran the light and gotten away with it? We are all guilty of running the light.
Yeah, I ran the light before.
Yeah.
What's the reason why? Why do you feel like you run the light? What's your reason? Let's go each person. You want to go? We'll start with him, or you want to go start it off?
All right. The reason why I would have ran the light is because I was trying to rush into it and get over.
Gotcha.
That's it. That would have been
Same. Yeah, when you trying to eat that last one,
Yeah, I'm not going to stop in the middle of the joke.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, that's the obvious
Trying to
one.
find that perfect ending. Happy.
Mm-hmm. You want to get that big
Yeah,
hit.
you want to get that hit, especially if the last joke just bombs. So you got to hit him with something.
y'all
But,
try to nut on
yeah,
the joke.
I've only been played off by music one time.
At Comedy or Broadway?
No.
I got played off at
No,
LCC,
Yeah, LCC. Yeah.
and they played fucking Barney.
music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God, we
But
both
the
got
reason
played
I
off
did-
to the same shit.
I was doing so. It was when I really first started. So it was like one of my first shows where I was actually hearing decent laughs.
That's
I was
back
feeling
when I-
so good. I was like, I'm gonna stay up here.
That's
Let
my-
them play me
That's
off.
my thing. I think for me now, I guess I'm the most self-centered person here. The reason I run lights or keep going after a light or something like that is because I feel like I'm fucking killing.
Right. Absolutely.
Let me fucking kill.
Like that
Like don't
two
stop
Fridays
me.
ago.
Stab it.
2 Fridays ago when we were at the rehab house.
Oh yeah, he
I ran the fucking light by like
And then-
6
and
minutes.
that's oblivious. They're looking at me because we came.
No
together.
fucking. I had no fucking clue. I thought they lighted me at 10.
I went from a fucking comedian to a manager. They're looking at me. They keep coming to me. So you gonna keep going? You're not gonna stop? I'm like, did you light him yet? Yeah. Did he see the light? Yeah, he's seen it. I said, did you make contact with him with the light? Like, yeah. It's like, you want to go out there and get him? Not fucking walking out there and get him. It was like really.
And I was fucking murdering.
He was doing good.
I was killing.
It's a good feeling, you know, because us as like beginners, I don't know, y'all been doing it, but me as a beginner.
How long you been doing it?
I've only been doing it about not even 2 years.
Okay.
Almost 2 years. I'm almost hitting that mark.
Congratulations.
Almost hitting that. Well,
Brandon was doing it before I got back from Florida. So you've been doing it what?
How long you been
4?
doing it, Brand?
2019.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Look at you,
that was
6
the
years.
That was the year I graduated high school. I was chasing pussy.
I'm trying to.
What I was saying,
I was telling jokes for pussy.
That's exactly what we want to do it for.
when you a beginner comic, you know that feeling when you first get big laugh, killing.
Oh,
That
absolutely.
ego is feeding my ego. You don't
It turns
stop.
into your cocaine.
Yeah. You don't want to stop. And that's just me, is that we have so many like bad moments.
Yeah.
It's like, you know,
I'm having a good moment right
having
now.
a good moment.
And
You
you're
don't want to
stopping
stop.
me. What the fuck are you?
Keep going.
And there's like, also, especially at an open mic, like, all right, I get it. Everybody needs to get their stage time. But some of you niggas, what's
Some
up?
of you don't deserve it.
Wow.
I didn't say, I
That's
didn't.
what you was about to say. That's what you was about to
Boys,
say.
I got to go for a little bit. I'll be back.
Oh, yeah, I knew you got to do your thing.
I got to go do my thing.
All right, my guy.
I'll be
Let's
back.
make some noise for my man.
Yeah, go smoke crack in the car.
No, I got to go pick my gay guy up and take him to the gay bar. I give him a ride to the gay bar.
Okay. All right.
What's wrong with that?
Okay.
You got a problem with homosexuals?
I don't know how you getting paid. You get paid. Or you get,
$40.
Wow.
I get paid
Wow.
$40.
Don't tell nobody else that. Don't
what
tell them.
happens if you don't got the money?
All right, I'll see y'all in a bit.
You be like, I ain't got the money. Today.
Yeah, I ain't got it.
I ain't got it
Okay.
today. What else you
So,
accept?
did you accept any other type of payment? That's hilarious. That is fucking hilarious. Okay, let's see. I could change the camera up a little bit now that he's going. I have to move it too much. I could just put it more. You could even come in touch if you want to, Brand. All right, that'll make it cooler. Yeah. Oh.
Podcast. You know, I'll be listening to podcasts all the time.
Yeah, it's really. I love it, man. Hold on, wait. Yeah, we good.
My favorite podcast right now would probably be. It's not even a comedy podcast. Well, I guess it could be.
Is
It's
it?
not comedians, but $1 Million Worth of Game.
Oh, yeah, I fuck with them.
But I love the old episodes.
Let me get in the middle, I guess, fake.
Oh, yeah.
Just so I can. And you can go by that mic anyway, because I feel like you need it more like. Then I can go like this. You know, let's see talk.
Yo, what we doing tonight? What we doing tonight?
All right, yeah. See, this is perfect for you.
Perfect. Yeah.
Because you could not. We could not. I barely can hear you before I feel like.
Microphone check 1, 2. What is this?
But I can hear him the whole time. Yeah.
Float like gravity. Never have a cavity. Got more rhymes than the wine of Cap family. I'll send you a different type of frame.
Little quick freestyle, but no. All right. So what I was gonna say before, right, what he wanted to say. Some of y'all niggas don't need stage time. But no.
I ain't say that. He said that.
I never said it.
I didn't. Don't have these
Rylan got
comics.
darker.
Don't have these comics coming from me.
I didn't say it.
You
said
it. You was thinking it. I was thinking it. You said it. My bad. I was. Yeah. Everybody deserves it. We all working to try to get something.
No, but no. All right, I'm gonna be honest with you. No movie. Yeah, I was kind of thinking, but not in the way you said it. I wasn't gonna say it that, like, you know. I was gonna say it more like, if you're still, all right. How long is, or this is the point. How long does it take to work a joke out for you? How many times you gotta do the same joke for you for like, I got this shit?
If I hear consistent laughs, but I feel like a joke is never perfect. You know, it's always got something that could, you know.
But I'm talking about word for word, verbatim. You're doing the same joke.
Yeah, just if you hear the consistent laughs for all audiences.
But if I'm at an open mic and I don't have nothing new to say at all.
Mm.
And you're up there and you're doing some new shit. I'd rather you be up there breaking ground than me just go up here and tell this fuck the same joke again. Like it's really that important to me. That's just my personal thing. I don't mind. I think that I respect people who are have an ability to do some new shit, do some old shit, mix it together, keep the audience entertained. I feel like other than that, you're just going on there just to go. I feel like other than that, you're just going on there just to go. So what's the fuck? We don't need you up there. Let this guy keep killing. You know what I mean? Let him go. The audience is feeling him. Because I feel like at the same time, why we not lighting people the audience ain't feeling? Because I could take time from somebody the audience ain't feeling and give it to somebody else.
Right.
Instead of just saying it's 5 minutes, it's 5 minutes, it's 5 minutes. All right, boom. You up there, the audience ain't really feeling it. You know?
Wrap it up.
Let's wrap them up. Get the fuck out of here, yo. Get the fuck out of here. You're not really doing shit. So in my mind, I think that's very important. I gotta remember to do that. I always look at myself, but I need to look at y'all guys, right? My bad. I need you guys to tell me, look up in the comment section. I need to work on that.
Yeah, that's true. I'm over here looking at the laptop. I'm
Look
sure
at that. The one with the blue light on is the one that's always is the one that's on. So
Oh,
look towards the
Okay.
blue light, and then that'll be us engaging the audience. Audience engagement.
but yeah.
Yeah. What kind of cameras are these?
So these are called. Oh my bad, I got.
I'm good.
No, I want to get you on there. Look at the
Nah, yeah, move it. Yeah,
Yeah,
there you go.
Yeah, these are called emeets, and they're perfect for what we're doing
Yeah.
because they're good for live streaming. And
Right,
you see,
yeah.
they're pretty clear. They're pretty clear.
Oh, where's that?
I don't know what happened. There's a PL on the screen.
There we go.
Is it back?
There we go.
All right.
So yeah, you can hook them up. Right, that's the blue one.
Yeah.
But yeah, shout out to y'all for been rocking with us, man. Please like, comment, let us know. I can't really read your comments right now. I would have to go.
PayPal him.
Don't PayPal me.
Cash at me.
Cash at me.
Glizzy the boy. I got a dumbass name.
That's your cash at me.
Yeah, hold on, let me find
Was
it.
it the boy?
This is Glizzy the boy's son. That's what my friends used to call me in high school, Glizzy, for some odd reason. I don't even know
Yeah, was it the name?
Yeah.
Friends come up with the gayest name.
That's your cash at me.
Cash at me, man.
Bro.
You can't see it. It's not really working. You see? Oh, yeah, there you go right there. All right, there you go right there. They can, yeah, put it up so they can maybe scan it. Put it up more. Yeah, right there. Wow, yeah, they got you. Send him something.
Send me some money so I can get some food, some indies.
I'll send you pictures of the BB.
It's not. They're not gonna go through.
Now, whenever y'all get on stage, do y'all do a new joke at least once every time, or y'all?
It depends on the stage. Essentially, it depends on the stage. If I'm at comedy off Broadway,
that's when you kind of come with.
I try to come with shit that I know that I'm already hitting.
It's a big crowd. You want
it was comedy. It's a comedy place. It's the way I was trained. I was trained that if you're at local joints, you can keep doing the same joke if you're trying to work it out. But if you feel like you got it, and like you said, it's never perfect. But I was taught when you get to the open mic at the comedy club is where you're supposed to kind of hopefully be showcasing yourself for the club potentially to think for ways to upgrade you. So like one thing I liked about Comedy Zone that I don't like about here again is that they would start you off at 3 minutes, but after time they would move you up to 4.
Right.
After time they would move you up to 5.
That's a good.
And then when you was in that 5 minute, my bad, but when you was in that 5 minute section, then you was in a situation where you was able to possibly go into hopefully an opening or a showcase situation.
Man, that's an amazing idea.
I didn't.
That's an amazing idea. And if you suck, you only get a minute. Hurry up.
Well, yeah, they was like
they kill Tony.
They would take you down. They would take you down. They would go like, all right, like they wouldn't keep putting you in the comedy competitions that they had going on or whatever. they would tell you, you need to, like, if they have a comedy, they have a knockout competition they was doing. It's like, oh, you ready? You know what I'm saying? We got another open mic happening next month. We'll look at that and we'll decide whether or not we want to put you in that competition or not. Opposed to just putting you in it, and which was like, it was really it made you work.
Yeah, right.
It pushed your pen, and they did have a very, shout out to Debbie Millwater. He had a very what do you want to call it? Like, he had a very stern idea of what comedy should be. She wanted you to get a laugh every 20 seconds. Okay. Every 20 to 30 seconds. So she liked that style of comedy. She felt like it kept the audience entertained.
Yeah.
And I think it does too. However, at the same time, I believe that people should have a chance to essentially be able to I think like, all right, I was listening to that Norman McDonald joke. I think I told you about that. Tell you about it.
I think I know
The moth
joke.
joke.
No, how's it go?
He's talking. I'm gonna tell it my way because I don't
Right,
remember.
yeah.
But he's like, a moth flies into a podiatrist's office. And the podiatrist says, "How you doing, man?" He goes, "Oh man, I hate my life, man. I fucking hate my job. It's a fucking dead end job. My boss is a piece of shit. Every time I'm fucking at work, this guy's always, just like down my back. He thinks like I'm a slave or something. He's always asking me to stay late, and if I don't stay late, he's sending me homework. Work. It's like, I'm not in school no more. Why am I getting homework? This is ridiculous. You know what I mean? And he don't even pay me enough money. Like, he don't even want to pay me overtime. I'm on salary, so he just milking me for as much as he can. I feel like I'm a slave on the plantation. This is the worst thing ever." And then he's like, "Well, yeah." He's like, "And my wife, I hate her. This fucking girl, this fucking bitch. She gave me these stupid ass kids, and her stupid ass face. Her face is not doing good with beauty. She's getting uglier. Like the ugliest fucking wife anybody can have. Like, I'm mad. Why did I marry the first girl who told me they liked me? I should have never done that." Then I look at my kids and I see the combination of my face and her face, and I'm going, neither one of us had a good face. But these kids was fucked from the beginning. My son's looking at me like, "Why can't he get a girlfriend?" I'm going, "You look like me, you fucking ugly piece of dumb." Like, I wanted to, tell my son just in his own life. You know what I mean? I feel like he's wasting his time living. And then my daughter, that little fucking slut, I already know she's going to end up pregnant. I'll be a grandfather before she gets out of high school probably, and then I'm gonna have to take care of another ugly little fucking kid from this family. It's like, I'm just tired of it. I just want to just end my life. Like, I don't even know how to fucking feel like this. And the podiatrist is like, "I think you really need to go to a therapist." I'm a podiatrist. "Why did you come here?" And he goes, "Oh, because you had the light on."
Okay, yeah. I like that.
I just told it my way, like, but
Yeah, right, yeah.
but that's like just to the joke. He's complaining about life. He's going in and he
Because you
goes,
got the light on.
"So why'd you come here?" "Because the light was on."
That's funny.
Because it's a moth.
Yeah, yeah.
But if you don't, maybe you'll laugh during that setup. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
Because he's doing his own version of what I just did. And
Right.
maybe you'll find some of that funny. But essentially, he was able to take you on that journey.
Yeah.
Of what the fuck is this joke about? What is this about? Like, you know what I mean? Because even when he's telling the joke to Conan, when he's doing it, he's telling the joke to Conan, and it's like Conan keeps interrupting the joke. Like, what the fuck is going on? You seen it?
That's it.
He's interrupting him.
I knew it.
Yeah, he's interrupting the shit out of him.
Way before.
Interrupting the shit out of him. I'm like, yo, this guy's the meanest. He just keep going, what is the fucking point of this? And it's like, he's like, yeah, he's like, yeah, he's just fucking interrupting him the whole time. Like, he's just going in.
They just forget the logic of the moth. It's just the nature of the moth, and I'm like, it's like, it took you down that road, and then all of a sudden, he hit you quick.
Definitely. That's saying, I was like, this guy's a fucking genius. I was like, why am I not this good?
Not all your material comes from the news, is that right? No, some of my material my strongest material comes from real life. Real life? Like, for instance, today I was driving in a car. We were kind enough to bring a car in this old chunk of coal here in the studio. We sent parts for our guests, yeah. Yeah, so I got in it, and I get material that way. So what do you mean? How do you get the car? My driver tells me,
This is the one I
a
seen.
moth goes into a podiatrist's office. A moth goes into a podiatrist's office.
I like how they animated it.
Yep.
A moth goes into a podiatrist's office, and the podiatrist's office says, "What's the problem?" And And my other boy, and this is the hardest pill to swallow, Doc. My other boy, had been a little bitch. I no longer love him. As much as it pains me to say, when I look in his eyes, all I see is the same cowardice that I catch when I take a glimpse of my own face in the mirror. If only the cowardice was stronger, then perhaps I could bring myself to reach over to that cocked-loaded gun that lays on the bedside behind me. And in this hellish facade, how long of a life was this?
You start interrupting.
Please, sorry. This is Doc. Sometimes I feel like a spider, even though I'm a moth, just barely hanging on to my web with an everlasting fire underneath me. I'm not feeling good. And so the doctor says, Moth, man, you're in trouble. But you should be seeing a psychiatrist. Why on earth are you not here? And then the moth said, because the light was on.
Wow. It's great. You know what's so crazy about that? Like the joke is really like it's an amazing joke, but it's
Yeah.
so like boring, but it keeps you in
Yeah.
because like you just don't
But
know
it's
what.
not laugh,
but it's not,
laugh,
yeah.
laugh.
Yeah, that's great. That's a good one. I ain't never heard that.
But you get what I'm saying? It's not a so if he came and did that joke at the club that I used to do comedy at,
Yeah,
they would have said,
yeah, right.
fuck out of here, bro.
Yeah.
What you doing?
Sometimes, yeah.
What are you doing?
Some jokes take longer to set up.
But it's worth it. It's worth it to me. I don't know. I thought it was funny, and
Yeah.
that's my point, that people don't give you a chance to develop your voice truly. They kind of force a voice on you that they think is whatever. It's like
Yeah.
at the same time, it's like, yo, what the fuck? I'm trying to be a comedian and I'm trying to have a voice and whatever that means.
Hey, you should be loud and sexy and sing and dance and
No, really though, it's like my cousin told me that. He told me that. He said to me he's like, yo, man, you're funny, but I think you should just be more animated. You're not animated.
Yeah, yeah, but I feel like a lot of the reason why a lot of like black people, because a lot of black comedians are so animated. Like I was watching Def Comedy Jam,
Oh
and
my
every
God.
comedian was like dancing and had so much energy. I'm like, I like that type of comedy, but I kind of like that type of comedy. I really don't at the same time.
Do when I don't.
But
them.
that's just not
them.
me.
For you.
Yeah,
Not
like
for you, but for you.
right for me. Yeah,
For you,
for
as
them.
you as a comedian, that's great.
Now I watch the Def Jam. Yeah, it's like this ultra black, like 90s, this dance and crazy animated stuff. I'm like, man, it's just
And we went to the store and we bought some shit. Shaboogie!
yeah.
And we got in my car and I said, I ain't got no cash.
Yeah.
Shaboogie!
I'm more we all really more just laid back, chill, talking shit, but if you wasn't like that for Def Jam, you getting booed.
Maybe.
right.
You
Like if you just there, just
Shaboogie.
yeah, you getting booed. Black comedy somehow is so animated and
I want to
up.
write. I want to write a Def Jam set. I do. I want to write a set that would only be good if I was on Def Jam.
Yeah, and do it at Comedy Off Broadway. See what they do.
Shabow.
They're gonna be like, this nigga crazy.
I need a catchphrase. Bang bang.
They gonna be like, this nigga is crazy. You gonna think you off something? You do
I
a
can't do
Def
bang
Jam
bang. That was John Wood.
Bang, bang, bang.
That was it. He's bang bang bang. So I might not get in trouble for that.
Oh yeah, yeah, he's a legend right
I
there.
got 2 bangs. He got 1 bang. Let's shout out to him.
R.I.P. him.
Yeah. R.I.P.
He said, "Shout out."
Shout out to that guy. My nigga. But no, but like you're right though. Yeah. So, But people tell you from the outside in. That's why I did this show called Funnier In Person, because it's based on people always telling me that I should do comedy kind of fake. People always tell me, yo, you're mad funny, you're mad funny. So those same people, when I started doing comedy, I expected to see some level of excitement from, and I would show them my content. Like, look at this, look at this. They would go,
Where's the breakdance? Where's the animation?
Yeah. But they would say you're funny in person. Like, I don't know what you're doing here, but you know what you do in person? Can you do that like on stage? It's like
everybody wants you to do these bullshit ass. I'm not gonna say bullshit ass, but Instagram skits and shit. You know,
you need them though.
We
You need them.
Yeah.
You need something.
You do. Yeah, you need something. Yeah.
It could be the
network.
Yeah, the net.
But man, I swear, people, that's the people ask me about that. When am I gonna start doing skits? I'm like, man, I mean,
I'm not that guy.
Are you gonna pay me money?
I'm not a big social media guy. I'm trying to kind of get into something like that,
Well,
but how can I find my own?
Well, how could you make it in this day and age?
Right.
Anti-social media.
Right, yeah, you can't.
I'm not. It's a question, right? How could that happen?
Well, I feel like in some ways you can. You just gotta get in front of the right stage, right people. But
yeah, that was.
But yeah, I see what you're saying.
Kill Tony and kill it, and then even after you, but then wait, after you go to kill Tony and you kill it, go up there, you do your joke about the Q-tip, the DNA test. They crying because that's a funny ass joke, right? He's when he said he went to go get his DNA. He's Asian.
I actually kind of switched that title to make it clean, but keep going.
I'm just saying, you go up there, you kill it. You go up there, you kill your minute.
Right.
Golden ticket. People want to contact you.
Yeah. But at Kill Tony, you only get 1 minute to do a joke.
No, but I'm saying he killed his minute. He kills it. But he comes back. He kills it. I forgot the process. Either way, he gets the golden ticket. People are fucking with him. They think he's funny. Can't get in touch with him.
Yeah. Right. But I just feel like people are forcing, like, not forcing, but they see that you're a comedian. Where's your Instagram? That's where we are today.
And I get you, and I'm not saying that that's right. I'm just saying that as a person who lives in a world where people connect to you through social media, well, even if you don't do internet skits, I feel like a person could be posting more jokes.
Right. Yeah.
Looking at that thing right there, when I seen that a couple of weeks ago, I'm in the process of trying to perfect my joke a certain way to say it, and I'm gonna start getting them animated.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
And putting them out like that.
Yeah.
So that's not an internet skit.
Right.
That's my joke, animated to make it kind of skitty, I guess.
Right. Yeah.
But essentially, I'm not having to think of some shit where I got to run the moment with my shirt off. Because I'm not the person. I like to do pranks, but also I don't. Some of the people that do pranks, big nuts. Like James was saying, I'm not trying because I'm thinking about how I'm gonna react if you're pranking me. Maybe, if you come to me and slam my phone on the floor, I don't really kind of care. You got another phone behind there. I don't really.
Somebody get arrested for that. Phone, how much phones cost that way?
But they got a new phone for you.
Oh well,
they're gonna give you a brand new phone. You didn't see the skit?
Oh, I didn't see that one.
But yeah, they take your phone, break it, get your reaction, and then when you bugging out, they go, hold on, wait.
Yeah.
Another new phone.
Yeah.
Is that before or after they swing
on? Right?
Yeah, no, some people get to that point. Some people get to that point.
But that's the whole thing. So like for me, some of them skits, it's crazy.
Yeah. Oh, the barbershop, the barber pranks.
Running out the chairs.
Yeah.
See, but pranks isn't really, I'm talking about like Drewski type skits, you know what I'm saying? Which I love. I love Drewski skits.
Oh, shout out to Drewski. I don't know him, but yeah.
That's one, look, Drewski is one person I feel like if he hits that stand-up comedy and succeeds in that, man, he's gonna be one of the biggest stars.
I feel like he's already one of the biggest.
Yeah, but imagine if he can hit the stand-up.
I don't think he needs to do it.
You don't think he needs to?
I think that what he is showing us is that comedy doesn't have to be stand up.
Yeah.
Comedy is comedy.
That's why I say.
Yeah.
That's
So
why I
I feel
always
like-
say. There's different forms of comedians now. There's stand-up comedians. There's Instagram comedians. That all type.
But he's showing the idea that, look, I'm funny. You like to laugh at me. Maybe I can't go up here and hold the microphone or talk to a microphone and tell you some scenarios that's funny, but but you still can laugh at me. That's why
Right.
I think his show that could have been Records joint,
Yeah.
the new joint he doing
Could have been love.
Could have
Yeah, it's
been Love.
hilarious. I love it.
You know?
I watch it. Yeah.
could have been Survivor. He could keep
Yeah.
going with that.
Right. Yeah.
So it's like could have been Squid Game.
Oh,
So yeah, I get what you're saying. He
Yeah,
don't need
I
to, but man, if he had that in his bag,
If he did have, I
What?
think stand up is good, but
It'd be
also
one
at
of
the
the
same
biggest.
time, it's scary.
oh yeah,
think of I
sure.
Love
Especially
Lucy.
when you already made it, you can't go out and hit open mics. You can't.
Well-
You got to fail in front of like thousands of people.
That and we risk it every night. You go up there, you have an Asian girlfriend, but there could be somebody in the audience who hears your jokes about having an Asian girlfriend and going, judging you. Instead of going, I think I really like this girl. He's been with her forever. This is girl, yada yada. They
Like, oh, that's racist. I didn't like that.
That is not cool,
I
buddy.
didn't like that. It's always the white women.
Damon Wayans just said that.
I seen that.
He said he don't
He
want to
said-
do stand up.
He said audience was like too stupid these days or something like that.
Yeah, they
But
don't.
I mean, I feel like for him, man, he's a legend, bro. Like
Someone too
nobody's
woke to
gonna.
be-
But
nobody's
it's because he
gonna fuck
knows
with
when he's saying
Damon,
they're
bro.
stupid, he means they can't take a joke.
Yeah, right. I see.
They
Yeah.
don't get it.
Yeah.
And Drewski, look at him. He went on that one stream and called that kid fat.
yeah.
It took like 2 weeks to get back.
Mm.
He had to apologize and do all this other stuff for calling a fat kid fat.
Right. And he's fat. That's what I'm saying. Like,
It's almost like nigger. He should be able to say it. That's their word.
yeah.
They're paying him for 3 seconds for that, but call somebody fat.
But they mom just trying to get some money out of him. You see where his mom did the video? She was crying, the fake crying.
Yeah.
Bro. It's-
Why would I want to risk going on stage, doing comedy, for people to tell me I suck, for people to be offended, for all of those things I risk when I could just keep doing what I'm doing and keep getting the bag and keep increasing that bag. And then I'm already possibly about to do some movies. I'm about to be in some movies. I'm already doing that.
That's another thing. We ain't
Why am I
even
going back?
had a big Drewski movie yet. He's really just been popping the shit off the YouTube and Kevin. I think Kevin Hart's trying to get him in something.
Yeah, I think it's about finding the right role, right?
Right. Yeah, that too.
Because again, failure is the worst thing. People act like you can't fail. If
Yeah.
Juicy was to put a movie out right now and the movie didn't succeed, his career is over. It's over. Even with all the success he's having with his shows and all of that, he puts the movie out, it doesn't work. And what the fuck movie you want to see Juicy in?
Yeah.
What character?
Right,
You don't want to see
yeah.
him an action hero.
Too much
Yeah,
pressure. And all
yeah.
that.
You want to see another Friday?
Oh, they're making another one.
I'm saying,
You
do
see
you
it?
want to see him in that? What do you want to see him in?
Yeah.
That's on. Yeah, I mean, he could be in something.
Can he even act?
That's another.
Can he act?
Right. He's taking acting classes now.
I
I'm
mean,
sure
but-
he's definitely getting.
Nigga, Kevin Hart can't act. And I love you. No offense to Kevin Hart. But he's the
I
same
think
nigga.
Kevin Hart can act.
He's the same nigga in every movie.
Have you
I
seen
can
his
show you-
dramatic shit?
What
Where he
the,
was with Wesley Snipes and
It's Kevin Hart, man.
or that one old dude in the wheelchair, or whatever. Ralph Cranston.
I ain't never watched that, but I heard it was good.
Yo, have you never? All right. This is a good. Yo, I'm gonna tell you a good actor. And I love Kevin Hart. No hate. Funny dude. Successful dude. Keep doing what you're doing, whether I like it or not.
I
it don't matter.
always compare Kevin Hart to like the Jay-Z of comedy.
But you look at
Yeah,
Eddie
like
Murphy.
I just feel like as the business side.
Okay.
But look at
The
Eddie
business
Murphy.
side.
Oh, yeah.
Business side.
but look at Eddie Murphy. Right? Acting. Eddie Murphy. Look at Martin.
Two beasts.
Look at Kevin Hart.
This is personality.
Every movie, Kevin Hart is Kevin Hart. He's not really stretching it.
Yeah.
When Eddie Murphy is playing the clump,
Yeah.
you
It's an
can get
amazing movie.
lost.
Yeah. Right.
You might forget. When
Yeah.
I thought the nigga was African. From Coming to America?
Yeah, you thought he was African at
I'm
first?
young.
Yeah, right.
I don't fucking know.
So was that the first introduction to Eddie Murphy for you?
Raw. But still, I just thought he was African. I didn't know.
Okay.
The nigga playing the fucking Jewish guy in the barbershop. Remember that?
Right, yeah.
That's Eddie.
Yeah.
The thing about Eddie Murphy is on stage he introduced his versatility. He was very versatile in his stuff.
Yeah.
So he did do jokes. He impersonated his father. He impersonated his uncle. He impersonated like Hispanic. He impersonated Eddie Elvis Presley, John Wayne, and them. He could do that. So he could be versatile in anything he did, and he showed that. Some of these folks we don't show our versatility.
Speaking of Kevin Hart, he just dropped the show, and this will show you something about me as a person, called Little Kev. Had me cracking up last night.
Did it? I want to watch it.
It's a cartoon.
Yeah, they dropped it for free on YouTube.
Funny show. They did one episode. That's what I seen it on. Funny.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about paying for BET to watch the rest of it. I know I like BET already anyway, but shout out to them. But funny show. So I feel like he can be funny and he can have something that I like. But if I'm being, he's not. I have never seen a movie or a TV show where Kevin Hart was in it and I was able to go,
I'm gonna watch them.
you know what I mean? Like I'm lost.
Right.
Yeah, that show on ABC that lasts like 4 episodes.
And I know it's not just, I don't want to make it just about impersonations or ability to impersonate somebody, even though that is a form of acting. But Jamie Foxx and Ray.
Yeah. Is he the most talented comedian?
Yes, because he has the same birthday as me.
Yeah, I mean, hey, Jamie can do anything.
Jamie could.
It's Jamie and Eddie.
Jamie and Eddie.
It's talent-wise that can do anything.
Well, I feel when they go dramatic, I thought the nigga was addicted to dope. Watching fucking Ray. He fucking.
Fun fact, I'm from Mount Sterling, Kentucky. The dude who wrote Ray from Mount Sterling, Kentucky.
Good shit. Shout out to Mount Sterling.
I just found out when I was at my granddad's Super Bowl.
All right.
Yeah,
Super Bowl. My man,
he and my granddad was good friends.
Holding it down. Hello? We still going. I don't know if we're gonna wrap it up because I know we gotta go to the joint if we want to sign up. It's 7:30, so we probably wrap it up in like maybe. I don't know how far you are. Yeah, I don't know if you're gonna be at the theater tonight. We'll see you there. All right, bless. Yeah, but as I was saying, yeah, I think that's what I mean when I say that. You feel what I'm saying? Like, and I don't think that's bad. Get your fucking bag, my guy.
Oh yeah, he's definitely the richest comedian, right?
Get your bag. But I also at the same time feel like, yes.
How much money you think Seinfeld's up? You think Seinfeld's up there too?
You don't have to never work again.
Oh yeah, for sure you don't.
It's
like Seinfeld and Kevin, right?
He never, they never had. He
His
never.
Kids going to private school.
He never. Yeah, they get. And like he don't never think about it. He doesn't work. He don't. When the last time you seen him? He did one movie like 2 years ago, which was good. I liked it. Frosted, which was about the Pop-Tart. But that was funny. But he could tell it was like a passion project. He doesn't have. He don't got no fucking range either. I'm not just sitting on. Some actors is like the nigga Rock. Some people.
The Rock.
Yeah. It's just him. It's not the movies around him, but it's not like you can get. I was watching fucking Denzel and Malcolm X. I cried. Not the first time. So I know it's a movie.
I just watched it.
But you never watched it before?
I just watched it.
Recently?
Yeah.
I'm not shocked by that.
Y'all should watch they got the cut scenes on YouTube. I watched the cut scenes, the scenes that they deleted, and those scenes are even amazing
More
as
powerful,
well.
yeah.
Yeah, there's a scene where he's talking to a white woman about what could white people do. Because but in the book he wrote if that woman ever came up to him, he wouldn't do that. He would tell her, he would explain to her what white people could do, and then they was gonna put that scene in the movie, but they cut it out, which I don't know why.
He was so good, it made me go back to his speech.
Yeah,
it made me go back to him.
But he was such a good actor in that scene, in that movie.
Yeah,
like I probably watched it 20 times at that time. By the time I seen it the one time, and I realized he was about to get killed, and I realized it, and I was like, what? Because remember he meets the old lady, and they do like, it was like that's that type of level of acting. I don't know if Kevin Hart could do it. Either way, I don't think everybody needs to be that level of acting either. I don't think everybody needs to be that.
That's Denzel. He's an actor. Like he's a real actor. Kevin Hart's a comedian who got into acting. Denzel, that's
It's different.
Like,
So I know we got to make it to the what's it called? The fucking Ethereal Pizza Slice House.
Slice House.
We'll be there with you guys. Come out. I don't know. Brandon said he might not come. You gonna see good?
I'm going to visit. You know what? I'll go to come on Broadway, check it out a little bit. Come back down, check y'all out a little bit. And then go to sleep.
But my man Rylan said he's gonna be
I'm gonna pull up.
he's gonna pull up. He
Y'all
might
got coast to coast hats on.
That's a fact. I didn't realize that he was going to go red hat. I had this on already. I just wore this because Crenshaw and Yankees. I know with the Yankee man or whatever, but I'm from the town. Shout out to LA.
My
Shout
girl
out to
got this
Marathon
when she
Burger. I
went to
can't wait to go to LA and get me one.
I've never been to LA.
Oh, it was so much fun. I laughed at you. I play Game Over. I went there
Recently?
2022.
Was you doing stand up at the time?
I didn't. I wasn't. So I started doing stand up in 2017 in Charlotte. When I came home from prison in 2016, that's when the guy in prison told me, "Yo, you should do comedy." That's when I wrote the script. I think I sent you that script.
Yeah, you did.
And he was like, "You should do comedy. You should become a comedian." We was on the yard. He was asking everybody like, "Yo, what you want to? You want? Who wants to be? Who wants to be a comedian?" Everybody wanted to be a rapper. He was kind of like telling me that there's nobody who wants to be a fucking comedian, which is a lie. I had to find it out when I came home. But at that time in that area, it made sense. Like it was like nobody wanted to be a fucking comedian. So he had made me go like, "This is going to be an easier thing to do." And if you want to rap, look at Cat Williams. You drop an album after. Look at anybody, but go through your comedy because that's going to be the way to get in easier.
Right. Yeah.
So I was kind of like mesmerized by that idea and the thought of that. And I came home in 2016. By 2017, I was doing jokes by February 2017. And up into 2021, June, I was really pursuing that. Can't open my like that. That's when I was doing my stuff. 2021, June is when I came here. And when I got here, I essentially first had to go through a recovery program. And one of the programs that my family ran, and then we go through that. And then I had to get a job. I was working 7 days a week at one point, all that type of stuff, trying to get my business under the recovery strength fund happening, and AFB, trying to get that off the ground. And once I got my second house, when I felt more like I wanted to start doing comedy again, and I started looking for stuff, and that's when I started signing up. So it was around 2022, late 22. Like around October, I started signing up for different stuff that was happening. But most of the stuff I was signing up for was like in Louisville, like Comedy Off Broadway, some shit that happened in Cincinnati. I was signing up for those, and then I ended up doing a contest for one way to Vegas trip.
I remember that.
And I did that contest, and I won, and I got the one way to Vegas. And then I had a set that I was trying to try, that I wanted to try, and I was like, I kept looking for open mics, couldn't find one. And then I found the Brick up in Pizza.
Yeah.
And then when I found that one, I went there and did that one. The guy, Nick, shout out to him. He was like, "Yo, you're funny. I want to keep putting you on stuff." He did a Halloween show. He put me on that. He had another open mic that he put me on that. And then that's when I was hanging out with Drew and John Bass and a couple of the other guys, Chris and all of them. And they was telling me like, "Yo, there's other open mics around here, right?" I was like, "What?" And there was the only one they had at that time was Timmy's and Malibu Jacks. So I went to Malibu Jacks and they shut down like the next week after I went. I went to that one and I was going to Timmy's, and that's how I got involved in the comedy scene here. Right. But I had took like 2 years off kind of thing in between, or like a year and a half, maybe something like that, before I got back involved. I was
It's a long journey, man.
You want everybody behind bars, writing bars.
But between I'm writing a fucking movie. I wrote a movie called Corporation Pickle.
You wrote that while you was in?
Yeah, I was locked up. I wrote the movie because my first crime ever was robbing a Chinese man. Well, my first crime I got arrested for.
Right.
There was a funny story. Me and my friends was cutting school. You might not know this about me, and it's funny me wearing this red hat, but I'm crip. And we was hanging out with these girls, and they was like, we was cutting school hanging out with these girls, and they was like, we hung out with the Bloods. We was smoking mad weed. It's like, we hung out with the Bloods. They got us some food too. So we was like, we went, we went outside. Ooh, they can't be saying the Bloods treat us better than us,
Yeah.
So but we only had enough money to get more weed. So the guy was like, well, we had a choice. He would get more weed or get food. He was like, yo, why don't we just call the Chinese man? And when he comes, just take the food. So we called them. The Chinese man came, took the food. Like I was supposed to be pretending like I'm buying the food. Man, took it to the guy. And then they come over there and grab the food and run in the house. But they was not supposed to run in the house. They supposed to grab the food and run. But they ran right in the house. And I ran right with them. Like we was the worst criminals ever. We was mad young. So I ran right in there with them. They brought the cops right back there. The cops came and knocked on the door and over there. And we all, like, me and my friend went to jail. Because he remembered my face. He remembered my other friend's face. And he took us to jail. And then I ended up beating the case and all of that, which was crazy because a couple of years later, like a Chinese person got killed during the robbery. And they changed everything because people used to be like, if you rob foreigners, immigrants in New York, at one point, like when I was younger, it was easier to do because they didn't want to go to court because they would get deported, or at least a fear of that. So then they made a law that if a crime gets committed against you and you're an immigrant, and you don't have your paperwork, you can still testify without fear of being deported. So it changed the whole thing. Because that one guy got his brain beat him with a brick during a robbery. So I was like, I came through at a good time.
Yeah.
Where I committed my crime, and the guy was scared to show up and testify. So it was really like, I'm word versus him, and I'm saying, I didn't do it. I can say it now. I beat the case. I did it, but I didn't get probation or nothing. I was mad. I was like 13. Yeah. So I was telling the story and even more animated, like when about the animated. I was telling the story a lot more animated because a little bit more stuff about it where cops came in, people was jumping out the fucking window when the cops was knocking on the door. And I'm scared of heights. That's when I first realized I was scared of heights. I couldn't climb down the fire escape. So I just laid on the chair with like my coat like this over my face, like I was asleep. And the cops came in and said, "Get the fuck up!" And I was like, I just still lay on. Then they just came and snatched my coat off me. And I was like, "Get the fuck up!" I was like, I'm like, what's going on?
I've been through this before.
They grabbed me up. Get the fuck up! You know what's going on? You fucking robbing the Chinese man. Da-da-da. And they brought us outside and did a lineup, and that's when the guy pointed me out. But yeah, so I told that
Did the lineup like Richard Pryor. You ever heard that? Richard Pryor did the lineup. Yeah.
So they did the lineup, and me and my friend got caught. Me and my nigga Dirty Low, he got caught. We ended up both beating the case. Like I said, neither one of us snitched. We both said it was somebody else, and that we didn't know who it was. We said it was another guy named The Rock, who was not a real person. Besides The Rock, Dwayne Johnson. But when they said, "Why you call him The Rock?" Because he could do a good rock impression. And yeah, and everybody call him The Rock. And we don't. He's from like a couple other blocks. So we don't really know his real name. He's older than us. And he came to Robert. But then we did all of that and told that story. People thought it was funny. They said you should make a movie about that. I then started writing the script. I don't know if you ever read it, but the movie doesn't have nothing to do with that really. But it is about the idea of robbing a Chinese man and making money from it. And it being like a bank, like an Ocean 11, like a hood Ocean 11, the way these people are taking robbing a Chinese person so seriously because they have a reason why they want the money. I don't want to build much of the plot. I still believe one day that movie will be made. That is one of my comedy goals to make movies. I equivalently have a lot of scripts and a lot of ideas. I want to make movies and TV shows, definitely for recovering addicts now that I'm one myself, but also for just anybody else too. And I also want to make recovery content that I feel like is not so heavy messaging to where if you're not a recovering addict, I want to make something that's about recovery kind of thing, but that you can smoke a blunt and watch.
I get them.
You get what I mean? Though?
Like,
I don't want you to feel like, oh man, I maybe need to put this shit down. Like, just they'll chill and enjoy the content because sometimes the shit is so preachy. It's like a Jesus movie where the movie can be so preachy where you can't. And there's some movies that are about God where you can go, I feel like this without, you know what I mean? Like it making me feel like I'm going to hell. So with that being said, this is going to be the new format of Funny in Person. We will be having rotating. I got to get a bigger couch, maybe with some more chairs. I know I already got more cameras coming, so it'll be easier to get everybody on camera. But either way, just stay tuned. With keep fucking with us. We love you guys. Be happy to have you guys. Please comment on anything. What's up, my guy?
I'll just say,
Oh, he was giving me fingers.
Peace.
I didn't know if you had one more thing to say. But no, but we about to go. We got to get over there. We don't want to be too late. It's hard to find parking. I hate the parking out here. Yeah, like that shit.
Actually, I know where to park.
I do too. I have my little spot because my barber shop's over there. So like I park in the same little
Oh
spot.
man, you guys
Yeah.
got to give me a hookup. I should have been said something. All right, I'm tired of paying for parking every time I go downtown. That is
Yeah, I don't park in the garage.
Oh, the Spice House.
Yeah, where was the parking?
All right, it's total is like it closes after 5.
Is it?
Yeah. You can just park anywhere in the street.
Oh my fucking god!
But I park.
They don't tell you that when you scan the thing. They don't tell you that.
No,
when you scan
because they want your money.
That's what. It's the city. It's the city of
They want
They
that
don't
money.
tell you this is shut down.
Nah,
No, they
yeah,
just-
It's the
give
city
me
of
the money.
Lexington. They always want your money.
Oh my god! Fuck,
They
I
want
love
the
you,
city.
Lexington. Fuck Lexington at the same time. Either way, I'm 34 and a half.
I'm Rylan Owens.
I'm Brandon
Follow
Neal.
me at Rylan J Owens on anything,
I have to get
everything.
that. You got to give me send me a copy of your things you want them to follow, whatever,
Okay,
and I can put that on the screen at that point.
okay, I got you.
So we're doing it live, so I can't
Right,
put it
right,
later.
yeah.
But if, like I can add stuff to it.
Okay.
Rylan's funny.
Yep, my boy Brandon's funny, a killer. How long you been doing it, Brandon?
That's his name.
Brandon's like an OG, and
I am 5 years old and
They say you
years
don't
old.
make money into 10 years. You know that they say that?
yeah.
And some people try to
Damn.
get into it. Some try to make money real fast, but
I
they
think you
only
can
get into it short.
You can speed the process up.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh yeah, you can.
Especially with the internet shit, like we were saying.
Yeah,
They're going
definitely
in
can.
crackhead style.
But you can't speed up that. What's the word like?
I can't speed up the
You-
process.
Yeah, you can't speed up the process. You can't speed up the process.
I think
You
I gotta mature.
I think you can.
a little bit more.
come
I
on,
think
man.
you
I think
can.
this takes a little too much skill. Like you gotta be prepared. Like
I feel
setting
like
up your whole act,
There's
coming up with
naturals.
another act.
You don't like anything. And can you get greater?
Yeah.
But I feel like
Yeah.
there's some people who are natural.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Eddie
There
Griffin
are-
was a
But you
great
gotta learn the
example.
technique, is what I meant to say.
I
You
cannot
got-
get
it's
that.
technique.
But if you got
everything.
knockout power,
Right.
you can win some fights. You might not win every fight with your knockout power, and you might need to go sharpen your tools. But to say that, to this myth that you're not ready. Who's to
Right.
say right now? Dave Chappelle comes to town. He needs to open it. He needs some. How much time you got? You can do your thing. Really?
15, 20.
He needs 20.
Without like looking
Yeah,
at
he needs
anything. Yeah,
he
15,
needs 20.
20. Yeah.
He needs 20 minutes from you.
Yeah.
Rep Arena.
Yeah, I'll be ready.
Oh,
Hell yeah, I'll be fucking hell yeah.
yeah.
I'm coming out like I own that motherfucker too. All leathered up like I'm Eddie. I'm coming out all
Where you
leathered up like I'm Eddie.
Where you get the pants from, Dirk?
Hell yeah.
But no, would you feel me though?
Yeah.
So I get what you're saying at the same time, but I feel like they are like Jordan Berry. I feel like he's like a natural. I watched him. He's been doing comedy for like almost a year.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
he's a natural,
yeah,
yeah.
man. Shout out to Jordan Berry. He's growing fast.
Who the fuck to say this nigga's not ready for a bigger stage?
Right.
Only him.
I even said it on Tuesday. I'm like, it was him and Shane Haddock. So I was like, y'all gonna be the next. And I was saying that. I put out next.
Well, thanks, Brandon.
Yeah, why not us?
Because y'all weren't there.
Well,
Y'all
thanks,
left.
Brandon.
Y'all left early.
Fuck Brandon, man. No, I take
Y'all
it.
left
Brandon ain't the
early.
OG no more.
Y'all,
man.
they left early. If they was sitting with me and who else?
Fuck Brandon.
That nigga waited till we left the cell. Like I don't know.
Say what I say.
But out of everybody, you guys are the ones that didn't want to hurt. I didn't want to ruffle no
You
feathers.
guys are gonna make it.
They're coming out. Jordan and them come out Broadway. They do Rep Arena, and I'll do Buffalo Wild Wings.
That's all the time we got for you
Hey,
guys.
and if that happens, I'm still coming to support my guy.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Brandon,
be there.
man.
I like the wings. They good. They
Hell
good.
yeah. You packing that bitch.
Ready? 34 and a half. My dude, James Andrews. And you about to watch Funnier in Person. No, we ain't rehearsed this. You might hear some curses.